Who are you?
I am a law tutor. I have some teaching experience at National Law University, Bangalore and Hyderabad.
You have to teach, you go and teach there. Don't teach us. We are conscious of the fact what we are doing, right? We have heard you. That is enough, right? Can you stop them? If the police goes, then they are fighting with the police. They are tearing out their clothes, their dresses. Can you stop the citizens? It is the civic sense which prevails.
But
You have
Lordship, this court and I are only concerned with rule of law.
no. Rule of
How
law
can-
is there.
how can we fight with
Rule of
citizens,
law.
Lordship?
Rule of law is there. But it's the citizens who have to also follow a rule of law. That is all. So,
We are only concerned with law, Lordship. I and Lordship.
But don't. But please be careful. Who are you?
I am a law tutor. I have some teaching experience at National Law University, Bangalore and Hyderabad.
So why do you want to?
I had assisted this honorable court the last time noise pollution matter was taken up in 2016-17, and I had also assisted honorable Supreme Court in this matter, because of which the supposed judgment dated 6th of December 2016 was modified by his successor, Honorable the Chief Justice Radhakrishnan, which fact somehow has been glossed over and has not been brought to the notice of this court. Also, despite it is the 16th month. The amendment rules of 2017 have not been brought to the notice of this honorable court. And therefore, what is the effect of that on the Noise Pollution 5 in reference to 2005 judgment of Supreme Court, which is the basis of this entire proceeding? So we are only going to go into circles. We are only going to see rhetorical episodes of activity and police action until and unless, and in 15 days, we will be celebrating Silver Jubilee of Noise Pollution Rules. So far, no honorable court, and I had begged His Lordship Justice Nariman, he said, you got the relief in High Court, so we don't want to, despite issuing notice, this was not taken up. Now, the 2017 amendment was first stayed by Honorable Bombay High Court. That stay was vacated by Honorable Supreme Court, and it is still being pending in Supreme Court of India. Moreover, we are not going to make any progress in as we have seen in last 25 years, unless we interpret Section 24 of Environment Protection Act 1986. The reason being, like in our state, there is Kolahal Niyantran Adhiniyam. In Bombay, there is Police Act, Municipal Act, Odisha, various acts. The trouble is that these rules have been framed under the authority of Environment Protection Act, which in turn was enacted under the authority of Article 253. Unfortunately, what is the effect of Article 53 has been lost in recent later day division benches of Honorable Apex Court. There is a constitution bench ruling, which citation I have provided, Magan Bhai Ishwar Bhai Shah versus Union of India, where in a concurring opinion, Justice Shah said, if a subject matter lies in the jurisdiction legislative domain of state and union enters into any kind of agreement internationally, then the jurisdiction, that legislative power, is altogether taken away. The trouble is, in last almost 25 years, since 14th of February 2000, when the noise pollution rule was issued, we have seen that it has been assumed that action can be taken either under Noise Pollution Rules 2000 or under various municipal rules, municipal laws, Police Act, various state acts. That is not the case. Also, it is very strange because Section 24, when it was enacted in Environment Protection Act, it is my understanding, Lordship may refer to it. It's a very absurd provision if this is the footing on which we go. Section 24, if I may draw your...
Just hold on. You have filed an application. We will ask the state to look into your application and what reply they have to submit. We will seek your assistance also, right?
Before that, my application may be seen. Yesterday, I have filed an affidavit.
आपने committee जो constitute वाली बात है वही कह रहे हैं ना?
And Lordship, since the committee is taking care of all these things, his grievance can also be considered by the same committee.
You send this application to the committee concerned where he will go. He has brought some suggestion and some lacuna which is pointing out.
And since the committee is taking care of all those things,
just ask,
so his suggestions can be very well looked upon by the committee.
मैं कह रहा हूँ ना कि आप इसको भी इनका भी दिखवा लीजिए कि क्या.
With due respect, Lordship, it is not within their competence. They will not be able to do it. Nothing is going to happen.
Legislation has to be brought in, na? You mean to say?
And that is a union legislation. So the only solution is either Government of India wakes up from its slumber, the mistake they made in 1988 by amending Air Pollution Act, or EP Act and then enacting this, or some honorable High Court would have to point out the inconsistencies in the legal framework as to how any state supposed to take action against these violations. What is the guideline?
Submission. Yesterday, I filed an application for suitable directions.
What for suitable?
The intervener has filed certain photographs with regard to the Ganesh Visarjan Puja, wherein DJs were playing loud music on roads. Thereafter, an RTI information was sought that whether these DJ owners have taken any permission from these authorities, because under the Kolahal Adhiniyam also and under the noise rules also, the DJs owner for playing the sound at night, they have to take a permission. The RTI reveals that not a single DJ owner has taken a permission, and the photographs which we have submitted, it also provides the details of those DJ owners who are running those shows. So what action has been taken by the state authority, because they were playing the sound without any permission?
Right. He says that a committee has been constituted. Let that committee examine the things, whatever the things come up, what if the committee takes up the matter, what are you suggesting, what he is suggesting, and they found out any solution to it, then we will move forward in that direction. If they don't, then we have to pass otherwise orders. ठीक है ना? तो अभी आपका भी और उनका भी देख लेते हैं. This is what.
Kindly allow the IA, Lordship. So far, no IA has been allowed.
नहीं, we are asking the state to take instructions on your IA. Right?
One more line, Lordship. I was consulted. It is a political thicket, but still I have to brought it to the notice of the Honorable Court.
Right.
I was consulted by the Honorable Home Minister of the state. My legal opinion was audio recorded. I was given the understanding that it will be shared with the respective department. And still, there are serious issues, and state has lied under oath. Affidavits have been passed. Mockery is being made. Just outside this High Court, there are boards of ध्वनि प्रतिषिद्ध क्षेत्र. मैं हैरान हो जाता हूं कि मतलब मुझे अच्छे तरीके से पता है कि हम लोग मसूरी में एक हफ्ता इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ स्टैट्यूट्स पढ़ाते हैं. लॉ में सिर्फ दो ही एरियाज हैं, ईदर एयर पोल्यूशन रेगुलेशन एरियाज अंडर एयर एक्ट और साइलेंस जोन. वी हैव नॉट नोटिफाइड ईदर साइलेंस जोन. इवन आफ्टर 16 months, this Honorable High Court campus is not a silence zone. So while I can understand Lordship wishes to wait for this committee, I am merely saying that if this is my IA is allowed, I will be able to file comparisons between these laws.
Let that committee go through the suggestions and the application, what you have made an amendment in that application of yours and madam's also. And then if anything further is required, then we will.
Then kindly observe that I may be allowed to assist the committee, or
No,
it
sir,
may
you will
entertain.
be there. Where are you? You have to teach, you go and teach there. Don't teach us. We are conscious of the fact what we are doing, right? We have heard you, that is enough, right? There are so many laws in the country which are being violated. It is the citizen who has to take care also. There should be civic sense in them. If there is a marriage party, they will blow the horns like anything. Can you stop them? If the police goes, then they are fighting with the police. They are tearing out their clothes, their dresses. Can you stop the citizens? It is the civic sense which prevails.
But
You have
Lordship, this court and I are only concerned with rule of law.
No, rule of
How
law
can-
is there.
how can we fight with citizens, Lordship?
Rule of law is there. But it's the citizens who have to also follow a rule of law. That is all. So,
We are only concerned with law, Lordship. I and Lordship.
but please be careful. And we have heard your grievance. We will see to it how is to be. That is all. क्या नाम है श्री सुशांत ठाकुर learned counsel double AG has submitted that a return has been filed on behalf of the state respondents in which it has been stated that a committee has been constituted by the state to revisit the noise pollution and the Kolahal Niyam, ठीक है ना, by the letter dated 27/1/2025, and a copy of the same has been annexed as annexation number R1, ठीक है ना, and the report of the committee would be submitted before this court, and as soon as the same is concluded. Shri Manish, BK Manish, an petitioner, applicant in person, has filed an intervener application suggesting some measures by which the noise pollution can be curbed. Whereas another application intervener has filed to his advocate Atishi, which is on record. The London State Council is directed to forward a copy of the said application to the committee in question, who shall look into the said suggestions which may found to be suitable for curbing the noise nuisance. ठीक है ना? And the report of the committee will be kept. कितना time लग जाएगा?
2 months, sir. Deadline we have state has fixed. So this will be kept after.
आगे 15th April लगा दे, 15 April लगा दे, ठीक है ना?
I am for the intervener Rakesh Chaudhary. The complaint redressal mechanism, a dedicated complaint redressal mechanism can also be looked into the by the committee.
Yes.
तो आपका भी एप्लीकेशन है,
Yes,
इनका भी दे
also
दीजिएगा,
will
इसमें इनका भी दे दीजिएगा, भेज दे रहे हैं, लेट देम फाइंड, देन अगर कोई फर्दर रिक्वायरमेंट देन वी विल डू, ठीक है ना? राइट, चलिए।